Madam Speaker, I understand we've only got a minute or two, and I'm happy to be able to be here. And I've got a very personal connection to this bill, not because I'm a Mennonite, but because of the strength of the Mennonite community in my riding. I'm from southwestern Saskatchewan. It's one of the areas where people have come from all over the world to settle and to build communities. And the Mennonites have been a very large part of that. And it's interesting, there's a whole area of my riding that is primarily Mennonite. And I was, a few years ago, going through some of the language statistics for my riding and people's first language and what they speak and just trying to discover the different communities are there. And I was surprised to find that German is by far the second largest language that is spoken in my riding. So when my colleague from Abbotsford earlier was introducing his bill, and he mentioned some of the names of Clausens and Martins and Friesens and Taves and Penners and Reimers and Dicks, those are all names with which I'm very familiar. And the families who moved to our ridings, there are a number of things that really stand out about those communities and those people, and many of them had agricultural backgrounds. And Madam Speaker, in my province, agriculture manufacturing has been a very large part of what Saskatchewan rural life has been about. And certainly many of these Mennonites who worked in their shops, or as my colleague mentioned earlier, were people who were very thrifty, they were inventive, and they are people who actually led much of the early development of agricultural manufacturing in Saskatchewan. And because of that, and because of the leadership that they showed over the years, we are now one of the leaders around the world in agricultural manufacturing. A lot of that comes from small towns. I don't know if are you indicating that I should wrap up here fairly quickly?
Well, the honourable member will have just a little over 8 minutes the next time.